The number one weather-related killer in the U.S., tornadoes? Nope. Hurricanes? It's heat. And the EPA, under head honcho Lisa Jackson, is tasked to protect, has launched a deadly war against children and the elderly. How? By attacking the coal industry, which could have devastating results in the extreme heat plaguing the entire nation. Joining me now is chairman of the 60 Plus Association, Jim Martin. Jim, welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us again. So the elderly, very, very vulnerable as this 100, 105, 110-degree heat spreads across the country. What's going on, sir? Tell us what's going on from your perspective.
Well, quite frankly, some of the elderly, like myself, we can afford to keep our air conditioning on in these devastating heat waves that are sweeping the country now. You know, it's eerily reminiscent of about 15 or 16 years ago in Chicago, where 521 people died in a heat wave, mostly the elderly, low-income seniors who could not afford to keep on their air conditioning. Out of those 521, in the month of July 1995, 485 occurred in 1 week and 1 week alone in Chicago. I think this ought to send a message to the EPA, to President Obama, his hometown of Chicago, and Mayor Emanuel. Do something about this. Don't keep regulating industry. The EPA right now is saying, they, as you said, they've declared an all-out war on coal-fired power plants. Look, coal provides over 50% of electricity in the country. And costs go up, electricity rates go up. Look,
let me interrupt you.
Senior citizens can't...
Yeah, so let me interrupt you. Coal does. More than 50% of all our nation's energy, electric power supplied by coal because it's cheap, it's abundant, it's right here in the U.S. Meanwhile, the EPA says, no, carbon standards, they try to pass cap and trade. They're doing everything in their power to shut down coal. Meanwhile, they're still producing more coal than ever in coal energy in China. But the point is, if you were to switch to a greener energy, Mr. Obama himself, on tape, on camera, said that would necessarily make your power bills skyrocket. What would that do to the elderly in America?
Well, quite frankly, those making less than $50,000 a year, 20% of their disposable income right now is used for electricity. It was only about 8% just a few years ago. So the president was right. Costs will skyrocket. It hurts low-income seniors the most. Look, coal is king where I come from in Kentucky. Coal will save lives in the long run. That's the bottom line.
I'm just going to leave it right there, because that's a great line, Jim. Jim, that is the line, and I hope anyone that's watching remembers Jim Martin saying coal will save lives in the long run. Jim Martin, thank you very much.